I found it is the small things, everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keeps the darkness at bay. Simple acts of kindness and love.
I'll just give maybe just a couple examples. One of the pastors of one of the 3 largest churches in America, and they try to figure out how can we give more, and they're now up to giving away 60% of their income just to help people, and they give these little anonymous donations to people in their church, and they're never going to know it came from that guy. And what a lot of people don't know is what he did with all the money is he repaid the church every dollar that they'd ever salaried him. And then he and his wife sat down and they figured out how to reverse tithe on the money. So they gave away 90% and they only lived on 10. And he used that money to start a series of nonprofits that just helped the poor. That guy retired, stepped away from his church when it was peak, crushing. And he stepped away, and you know what he ended up doing? He ended up helping his daughter plant a church in a city in California, in a city that didn't have many churches. And you know what that guy does now? Every Thursday, he wakes up and he leads a little Bible study at a local Starbucks for recovering addicts. And he volunteers his Thursday afternoon to help widows repair their homes and mow their lawns. There's another guy he sets aside, one of the pastors of the largest church in America. They set aside a large portion of their personal income to help families in their church adopt kids. And what they do is they set it up where every time somebody in their church is adopting, that person anonymously gets sent thousands of dollars, and they'll never know it, but it's from that guy that's the senior pastor. Now I could keep going on and on and on and on. But when people hear that, I think a lot of people hear that about, big megachurch pastors. And I think they go, well, man, Josh, yeah, but why don't I ever hear those stories? Because planes that land safely don't make the news.
It's a good point. Thank you for sharing that.